Remember that test I took last week in a video that told me to be brutally honest with myself and just answer them to the most honest of my abilities? I know what I just said right there didn't make sense, but just roll with it, okay? Well, the test is back with another test. So we have a test on top of a test. But the thing with this test is I'm actually feeling a little bit sleepy right now. But sometimes I feel like when you're tired, that's when you're the most brutally honest. Like, you know when they say alcohol gives you courage? Well, sleepiness gives me truthfulness. Not that I'm not truthful when I'm sleepy, but being sleepy just gives me that extra, like, don't care. I'm just gonna be brutally honest about everything. So we are gonna be brutally honest with the second test in this series. If you guys cool with that, you down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Oh, don't worry, I didn't notice a thing. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with the blibber blabber and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. I like the word blibber blabber. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. You want me to ask me? Are you happy? Yeah, I am. And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I'm happy, but I'm also sleepy. I want to help you. I want to inspire you to be the best you can be. You can't even help me. You have a skull for a face. You don't even have skin. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow inside and out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You want to see me grow? Hold on there, buckaroo. Now, how do we accomplish this? You might be asking. Good question. Allow me to explain. I am going to ask you a series of questions, and you are going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. If you want me to be happy, then just invent like diet pizza or diet Cinnabon. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? I promise you, I swear on my mom's moms, that I am gonna be brutally honest, okay? Watch me. Watch this. Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Not to mention the fact that whether you tell me the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're gonna be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel led the most desirable human traits within ourselves. This dude, speaking of blibber blabber. And here we go. All right, finally. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? Nah, I'm good. Are you nervous? I'm really not, I'm chilling. Do you feel cold? I'm actually kind of hot right now, and I'm wearing a long sleeve. Do you feel sad? I'm sleepy. I said that before and I'll say it again. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting even though they didn't deserve it? Well, I mean, sometimes I just feel a type of way and I speak with my emotions first and then I speak with my brain later. So I feel like I talk with my heart first. And sometimes when things don't go my way, I get frustrated. And yeah, I've said some things that hurt people even though they didn't deserve it. I feel like their intentions were good, but just because I didn't get my way or things weren't going as planned, I kind of just like lashed out at them in a way, and it did hurt them. And yeah. Do you crave acceptance by others? Who doesn't? I would love to be accepted, you know? Have you ever lost a loved one? Yes, I have. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Absolutely. Do you believe in demons? Oof. I don't know. Questions like this give me the chills. You all know that. Like, I don't like demon stuff. Yeah, I do. I do believe in demons. Do you believe in curses? My mom is really spiritual about things, and she kind of tried to put that on me about, like, you know, doing good and karma and, you know, curses and people putting spells on others, like, that they hate and stuff. So I kind of believe it and I kind of don't. I don't know. If I had to choose, like, if there was a gun to my head right now, do I believe in curses? I would say yes. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? See what I mean? Like, it just asked me if I'm spiritual because they just asked me about curses and I said yes. I'm not spiritual. I'm not. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Because one thing that I said in the last test is that I don't want to be alone. I have a fear of dying alone. Like, I don't fear dying, but I fear leaving the people that love me. If there was an undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? Oh my goodness, that gave me the chills, bro. That gave me the chills. No, I wouldn't. I would leave ASAP. I would live in a hotel. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? I got the chills that kill. I got the chill. Can I show you all the chills that kill? I'm showing you all, and I'm not flexing. I'm not flexing. But I'm gonna show you all the chills that kill. Look at the chills. Look at the chills that kill. Can y'all see the chills? I promise y'all, I'm not trying to show you the guns, the chills. I thought these were basic, easy questions, everybody. What is this? This is like next level spooky. I feel like I have. But I want to say no because I can't confirm it. Maybe I saw it in a movie once. I can't say for sure. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without knowing it? Absolutely not. Would you like to make more friends? Actually, if we think about it, Ouija boards can do those types of things. So a Ouija board is a game. Or is it just like a vessel for spirits to come into the real world? I don't know, but I picked no, and I'm sticking to that. Would you like to make more friends? No, I'm good with the people that I have in my life. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I do. Do you feel lonely? No, I'm good. What? What was that? Why would you do that, game? Do you make friends easily? Yeah, I feel like I can adapt to different personalities really well. Like if somebody's really talkative, then I'll be a good listener. If somebody's more on the quiet side, then I feel like I have the opportunity to speak more. Or if somebody just kind of likes to go back and forth with me, then I can carry a conversation and listen to what they have to say as well. And if people are outgoing, I'm down for that. If people just want to stay in and maybe watch a movie or just like make a dinner at home instead of eating out, then I'm down for all those things. I'm just a down person, okay? Like I'm down for whatever anybody wants to do. So I think I can make friends easily. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? I hate drama. I love talking shit, but I hate drama. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Yes, I actually have. I remember I was swimming in Southern California at one of the beaches, and my dumbass thought, I think I was like 16 or 17 at the time, I thought it would be a cool idea to touch one of those buoys out in like the far ocean. And I remember swimming, and all of a sudden I felt like the current changed directions, and no matter how hard I was trying to swim back, I felt like I wasn't making any progress, and I started getting really, really tired. And I was at the point of the water where like I can't even touch the ground. I'm a pretty tall guy, and I still couldn't even touch over 6 feet of like the water under me. I don't even know how deep it was. It was probably like 7 feet or something. And I didn't want to like make a scene, so I didn't want to like yell out and be like, help, help. Like, it's funny because I was thinking more of like, I'd rather just die in this water than yell out for help and have everybody looking at me and be like, oh shit, that bitch is drowning right there. But luckily, I don't know how this happened, there was like a huge like group of seaweed. And I remember that I was grabbing on it, and it was like into the ground, and I was actually pulling myself with it, like with my legs and my arms. And it was like into the ground, like really into the ground. It was like a huge group of seaweed. I remember pulling myself, and then eventually the current changed, and I was able to swim back. I was dead tired. I remember once I got to the shore, I just laid on there for a while, and I just remember just laying there and being like, holy crap, that was scary. But yeah, I have, because I thought I was gonna drown. Do you like horror movies? I love them. This is all very interesting. Why? Because I took long answering the other one? Have you played the test? I have. That's the spirit. Fuck you. Have you played the horror scope? No idea what that is. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. Yeah, you are. Do you watch porn? All day, every day. Come on now. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? I thought it said hard wanker. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Sometimes. Like, when my acne was really bad, I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror. Like, when I started gaining weight, I was just, like, really, really beating myself up. And I do have a low opinion of myself, but it just depends on the circumstance, you know? So, I wish there was, like, a maybe. Like, or occasionally. Sometimes I do. I feel like I could be better. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? I do. It's funny because I have a low opinion of myself, but I'm very confident in myself, too. Isn't that weird? Would you help an old lady cross the street, even if you were running late for an appointment? I mean, if she didn't even ask me for help, I'd be like, screw you, old lady. But if she was like, excuse me, sir, can you please help me cross the street? I'd be like, all right, come on, you old hag. Yeah, I would. I would. Would you kill all of your neighbors' pets just to save one of your own? What the? My dog is looking at me right now. He's like, you better. You know when dogs turn their head like this? He's like, you better. Yeah, I would. Because I love my dog to death. I love my dog. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? No? You sick freak? Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Yes. And it was so embarrassing. I had second, third, fourth, and fifth hand embarrassment. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they'd really get stuck? No, but I've done it to the point where it actually hurt. But I haven't rolled it to get stuck. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on somebody? I don't remember. I don't like pulling jokes on people like that. Like really sick jokes. You know, where like you pretend that you're an intruder in somebody's home and to scare them. I hate doing that because my anxiety always kicks in if somebody did that to me. So I've never done anything crazy. And I don't even regret anything that I've done to anybody because I never play jokes on people. Are you streaming live right now? No. Are you recording this gameplay session right now? Yeah. If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? I think you're going to be watching it in the future. Maybe the developer of this game. If you are, hey, great game, by the way. I would believe you. If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? No. Why would it bother me? If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I paid attention to what you've taken the time to write? No. But I would tell you to change the font for the other games because this shit is ass to read. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do. And I really do thank you so much. Are you afraid of snakes? Yes, I am. Do you believe in magic? No, I don't. Because I remember when I was a kid, I saw this video of like all the secrets revealed from magicians. And before, I was like, man, that is cool. Maybe some of these are really magic. But then you see how it's done behind the scenes, and you're like, oh my goodness. No, I don't believe in it. Have you cried in the last month? Yes. Do you have a hero? I don't know. I don't know if I have a hero. No, I don't. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? I do. I really feel like everything's a lesson. Nothing's a mistake. And that sounds like an after-school special poster. Sue me, okay? Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Fuck no. I remember somebody was asking me to go camping, and I was like, what? So we can have some, like, Blair Witch situation? I don't want, like, roly-polies in my asshole? No. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? It's weird because when it comes to what I do, which is YouTube, I'm an extremely hard worker, and I'm super dedicated, and I just love being consistent. I love the work. I honestly love the work. I don't think that I'm lazy, but when it comes to a lot of things like cleaning or cooking or laundering or adulting, I am lazy. So I don't think I'm lazy. I actually don't. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? No, I'm always motivated. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like just to make shit real awkward? No. I've never had Tinder, never will. Yeah. Me neither. What the heck? Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? Absolutely hate it. I said this in the last test. I love being in control. Alcohol is one of those things that prevent me from being in control, so I hate it. Would you consider yourself kinky? I think that I'm kinky in my mind, but if someone were to say, show me that you're about that life, I'd be really hesitant to do all the things that I think I would do that are kinky. So I consider myself kinky, though. Have you ever masturbated into a fishbowl? What? They're gonna ask me something about this question right after. Well then, you can't be that kinky. Hey, you can masturbate into a bunch of things. It doesn't have to be a fishbowl. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? If I had to kill someone to save my own life, but I knew they didn't deserve it, I obviously know that they don't deserve it, but I'm trying to save my own life. Doesn't that go back to being selfish? I don't know. If I had to kill someone. So if somebody was like, hey, kill this person or you die, what would you do? Wouldn't you want to live longer? I don't know. It depends. Like, if I had to kill, like, a bad guy, then I'd be like, no problem. Give me the gun. But if I had to kill, like, a mom with a kid or something, you know, I'd be like, what the fuck? If I had to kill someone. You know what? I'm not even going to bullshit you. I would blast that ass. Interesting. I would blast that ass. I go, boom, 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 you know? Overkill. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? Hell no. Have you ever been inside of a burning building? What the heck? No, that gives me the chills, though. Have you ever been to a funeral? Yeah. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? Just to see who came? You know, who cares? If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? No, because then I'd just be super depressed. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologize to you? No, I would try to help them. If a family member says something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? Absolutely. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? Yeah. I would eat ass for 3 straight days. I would eat unwiped ass. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? No. That would be the saddest shit ever. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? I would. I mean, nobody wants to see this dick, but I would. If someone accidentally hit you in their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? Yeah, but I would let them go, but I would still be pissed. I'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? Not even once. Maybe you should have been. I wonder if there's actually hidden messages or if this person is just a big troll. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all this other than just simply answering question after question? No. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? Yeah. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around. You don't mind getting rained on. Do you agree? Wait, I have no idea what that just said. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around, and you don't mind getting rained on. No, I don't agree with that. Red is a prettier color than pink. Do you agree? No, they're both equally pretty. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the... What the heck? Eating in front of people can be awkward. Do you agree? I used to think that, but not anymore. No. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? I do. I'm here. Are you, though? Do you hear someone in your room? Stop. Stop. No. That gave me the chills, though. Those room questions, they get me. And I hear what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Stop. Do you see the shadows closing in? I'm looking in the thing. I better not. I have chills that kill. I really do. No. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yes, I do. I keep looking in the viewfinder. Did you look around your room a moment ago? Yes, and I see my senior woofers. Do you like long walks on the beach? No. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? If they want it. I don't go out of my way to like be thoughtful and give people gifts. Like if someone's like, oh, I want this, I want that, then I'll be like, okay, I'll remember that for like Christmas or your birthday or something. But I don't enjoy giving gifts. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? No. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Do I love my family more than I love myself? I guess. I don't know. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? I'm learning to love my family more than I love myself. I've always put me first. But once you have a son or a daughter, I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a daughter or a son. Once you have a child, you start thinking like, man, all this stuff I'm doing, it's for them. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share it with them? Yeah. Because I feel like if you're alone without the other person with you, you're probably going to go crazy and die. So yes, I would give them some food. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year had passed, would you do it? Fuck eagles. Especially those bald bitches. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to the death, using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? No, because money isn't everything to me. I mean, being comfortable by having money is everything to me, but not just having like all the money in the world. I don't really give a shit about that. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Ooh! If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you do it to save them? Yo, if I have to turn into a throat goat to save the homie's life, I'll do it. I'll do it. Was that question difficult to answer? Fuck no. I just called myself a throat goat to save the homies, bro. I'd suck the venom out of that thing. The hell? Do you feel mortal? Yes, I am mortal. Do you enjoy loud music? If I'm working out, you know, or in my car, yeah. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? Yeah, I do. Mostly because I feel like I'm not a good dancer. Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? Abso-freaking-lutely. Do you feel depressed? No. Do you feel relaxed? Yeah, I'm comfy right now. I'm sitting on my balls. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? I don't know, but that gave me the chills. Do I have a guardian angel? I want to say yeah. Maybe my grandma. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? I used to when I was younger. Like, I'd be like, huh? And then my mom or sister would be like, what? And I'd be like, what did you want? And then they were like, I didn't say anything. And then I was just like, oh. I would do that a lot when I was a kid. But I don't hear it now. I'm gonna take special note of that one. You don't even know my name. Do it. Do it then if you know my name. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yeah, I do triple takes, sometimes quadruple takes. Do you wash your hands every day? Yeah. I wash them before I record. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? Yeah, especially when people are barefoot. Oh, that is the grossest shit ever. Because you're literally walking in so much bacteria, people's piss, everything. I'm specifically talking about like gym locker rooms. Those are so gross. But public restrooms in general, they're always nasty. I'm always impressed if the bathrooms in public areas are just clean. Like, I'm just like really impressed. Is winter your favorite season? No, I love spring and I love summer. Do you know anyone named Josh? I know Drake and Josh. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? Yeah. Are you allergic to any animals? Cats. Have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual way? What is wrong with you, my guy? Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? No. I actually have no time on my hands. I have to be efficient with the shits. That's what I feel like I have to be. Can you be easily intimidated by others? No. Because I'm at a point in my life where I really don't give a shit. So nothing really intimidates me unless somebody like walks up into my face and say, hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Are you easily excitable? Yeah. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Kinda. I like strategy games. I don't like solving complex problems. Like, if you want me to turn into Albert Einstein, then no. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yeah. I'm always on the go. Always doing something. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? I'm actually not. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? I am. I feel like before I would say things just because I didn't want to get into confrontations, but it didn't really represent how I truly felt about myself. Or sometimes I would lie just so people wouldn't be uncomfortable. Like, you know, when you tell those little lies where, you know, you didn't want to make somebody feel uncomfortable, so you're just like, yeah, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, you just lie. I feel like I've gotten to the point in my life where, like, there's no point in lying. There's no point in saying all these random dumb things. But I do consider myself to be an honest person now. But back then, I felt like I would just lie not to make things complicated or awkward. So, yeah, I do. Have you ever told a lie? Come on, who hasn't? Have you ever lied to your best friend? Yeah, I told them that they were my best friend. Have you ever lied to your family? Yes. Have you ever lied about any answers during the session? No. Are you wondering why all these questions have to do with lying? No. This is all very useful information. Do you frighten easily? Yeah. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. That wasn't gritty? I thought those were nitty gritty. This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. Let's do it. I'm ready. You're home alone, it's dark, and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do? Grab the closest item that can be used as a weapon, ignore the knocking and hope it goes away, ask who is it, and wait. Boldly open the door to reveal what's on the other side. I would grab the closest item that can be used as a weapon. Very interesting choice. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking if you can spare some change. What do? Tell the man you've got no change left to offer. Tell the homeless woman to share with the man. Tell the homeless man to ask the woman for some of her change. Tell the homeless man that you'll get some more somewhere. Tell the man you've got no change. I'll tell the homeless woman to share it with the man. Really now. Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease, and there's only enough medicine and facilities to save one of your parents, and time is of the essence. What do? Give medical treatment to my father so he lives. Give medical treatment to my mother so she lives. Split the medication between the two, even though both may die. I'd save the medical treatment for myself just in case I get sick. You know what? I don't know. This is tough. But if you want me to answer this honestly, which I've been doing this whole freaking test, I would choose my mom. That doesn't surprise me. Why not? What did I say before? You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside, there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial, there's a note that says, "The cure for cancer." What do? Turn the case into a professional entity so they can utilize it. Keep the gold bars, but give away the cure to cancer. Keep the cure for cancer, but give away the gold bars. Keep everything in the case for yourself to sell or use. Turn the case into a professional entity so they can utilize it. You know, the thing with that is that there's a lot of conspiracies that there has been a cure for cancer. I don't know if I believe that or not, but one thing I will say that I'm not gonna get into, I've mentioned this in a video before, is that I actually had a family member go through cancer. It's so freaking tough. It's just so draining. It's horrible. There's no like good that comes out of it unless they beat it. And thankfully for my family member, they beat it. And I would give the cure for cancer to somebody who could really, really use it and not give it to a professional entity and then it never sees the light of day. Like, if this is the real cure for cancer, I would give it to the professional entity, but I have to make sure they use it. That's my choice. They have to use it for good. They have to actually cure cancer. What a wasted opportunity. I don't give a fuck about the gold bars. I just told you about the cancer thing. How it affected a family member of mine personally. I've seen that shit with my own eyes. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't judge. Go ahead, judge me, I don't give a damn. You're stuck alone inside of your house and you're starving to death. You've completely run out of food and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. What do? Why don't you just walk out the freaking door and go to the grocery store? Kill and eat my pets so I can survive. Continue to starve along with my pets. Attempt to cut meat from my pets, then treat their wounds. Let my pets eat me so they can survive until help arrives. Yo, honestly, I would cut out like a piece of leg meat because I got some pretty thick ass legs. I would cut out some of my leg meat and we could all just eat that shit together. I swear to God. But we're never gonna be in that situation. Why am I not surprised? I don't know. Your neighbor's home is on fire, a blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do? Call the fire department and keep my distance from the home. Start shouting for help and searching for someone nearby. Run into the building home to try to rescue anyone you can. Walk away, there's nothing you can do. Honestly, everybody, I know this sounds like a dick move of me, but I would just call the fire department and keep my distance from the home. Like, I don't want to die in a fire. I like that. You do? I mean, I like it too. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. Fuck no. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. What do? Immediately look under the bed. Hold on, I got chills. I got the chills that kill. Hold up. Hide under your covers and wait patiently is what I would do if I was a freaking 5-year-old. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. Jump out of bed and run out the room immediately. That's what I would do. I would run and then I would try to find like a weapon. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time is run out on this earth. What do? Take the watch and thank him for the gift. Decline the offer for the watch and keep walking. Tell him that he needs professional help to keep his distance. Tell him you already got 3 of them as a toy in your Happy Meal. I think I would joke around and say something like that and then keep it moving. Would you now? I would. Legit on my titties. You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. What do? Immediately jump up and turn around, scream and stay still in terror. Spin around with a vicious elbow to whoever's behind you. Tell them to squeeze harder. You could use a nice massage. I would immediately jump up and turn around and be like, who the fuck? I'd be like, Wepa! Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. What do? Help them hide the body. Report them to the authorities. Tell them that they're on their own, but you won't rat them out. Try to convince them to turn themselves in. Look, my friends all know that I love them to death and I would never rat them out. I feel like I would tell them that they're on their own, but I won't rat them out. Like, I wouldn't say shit, but don't ask me to help you with anything. Aww. That's not a aw. That's an accomplice type shit. You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking. What do? Call your best friend and tell them you don't want to go to prison. Turn yourself into the authorities. Drive away and hope nobody saw what you did. Try to hide the body yourself. Holy crap. I don't know. It depends. Like, if I'm on a freaking abandoned road and there's nobody there, bro, I'm hiding that body. Swear on moms. Drive away and hope nobody saw what you did. Turn yourself into the authorities. Fuck that. I'm not going to prison. Drive away and hope nobody saw what you did. I'm hiding the body. Interesting how that played out. I think it's time to move on to the next portion of our test. The following questions that shall be asked of you are would you rather style questions. Imagine you got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose an answer. no matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? Let's do it. I love would you rathers. Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? Loved by all. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? I'd rather never get angry. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? My parents, for sure. Would you rather live in space or under the sea? I'd rather be low than high. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? I'd rather donate to people who need them, because there's nothing special or scientific about my body. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught? I'd rather go to jail for 5 years, because 5 years can pass just like that. But living in fear for the rest of your life, having that hang over you for the rest of your life, that is not the way you want to live. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate, but retire comfortably in 10 years from now? Or would you rather have your dream job, but have to work until the day you die? Something that stuck with me for a very long time was when the former oldest person in the world got interviewed and asked them what was the secret to living so long. And they said, I never retired. I never stopped working. Like, my brain is constantly working. That's how I've lived so long. For some reason, that stuck with me. Like, the fact that they never just, like, retired and just, like, laid around and just waited to get old. They kept working and stimulating their brain. And I'd rather have my dream job, but work forever. I honestly would. I could do this forever if I could. I would honestly love doing this forever. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear be somewhat itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? I'd go with the toilet paper. I don't want to be itchy in my shirt. Would you rather have skin that changes colors depending on your mood, or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? Color-changing skin for sure. Would you rather shit every time you orgasm or orgasm every time you see a dog? Orgasm every time I see a dog. That's easy. If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents and the only way to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner in your parent's body or have sex with your parent in your partner's body? Oh my God. Are you kidding me, bruh? If your partner switched bodies with one of your parents and the only way to get them to switch back was to have sex with one of them, would you rather have sex with your partner in your parents' body or have sex with... What the fuck is wrong with you? Or no, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, seriously. I was actually about to choose an answer too, but I guess we'll never know. Just answer the question. Oh shit. Okay, oh fuck. Hold on. Have sex with my parent in my partner's body. Hold on. I'm trying to imagine that. Have sex with my parent in my partner's body. Oh my God. Have sex with my partner in my parent's body. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh! I gotta do it in my partner's body, bro. I'm sorry. That one had no bearing on your results. I was just curious. You sick fuck. You're a sick fuck. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions, giving simple answers. We'll get started now. Don't take what I said seriously, okay? I'm a very visual person, so if it's my partner's body, but it's like my parent's soul, I guess. I don't even know what this person's asking. I guess, you know what I mean? Don't judge me. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? 7, 11, 3, or 46? I like single-digit numbers. My favorite number is number 1. What was that noise? If I had to choose, I think I'd go with 7 because it looks like 1. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you the best at this exact moment? Black, red, green, blue. Red. Out of the following options, which creature are you the least comfortable around? Spiders, snakes, scorpions, dogs. I feel like a scorpion. No, I feel like a snake. Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? Chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter, mint. Chocolate, for sure. For surezies. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Family, friends, money, freedom. Oh, man. Honestly, everybody? Come on now. I'm answering this honestly, right? I think the freedom to do what I do is something I value the most, personally. Because it allows me to do the rest of these things, you know? Man, I'm choosing the money. Fuck this. Out of the following options, which could you most live without? Family, friends, money, freedom. Friends. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I feel so fucked up saying friends too, Because I know my friends watch these videos. I didn't mean it like that, everybody. I'm just saying, which one could I live the most without? I'm glad that I don't have to. But if I had to choose one of those options, I mean, come on. Come on, homies. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I am brave, I am caring, I am smart, I am attractive. I'm caring for sure. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Living forever, losing my loved ones, dying alone, dying immediately after this test is finished. I think losing my loved ones is the thing that I really fear the most, genuinely. We're almost finished, but I've just got one final question for you. Have you ever punched a nun? Again with this nun. I feel like I should punch a nun so I can say yes. You really ought to try it sometime. It can really take the edge off. I bet. All right, we're done here. I'm through with you. I'm through with you too. I'm just gonna calculate your results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Ah, here we go. All right, let's see what they say. Based on what you told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is what I personally believe would be in your best interest to acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. I agree with that wholeheartedly. That's the most valuable thing in this world, time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. You can spend time on anyone, do anything, for any reason. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded. Time can never be earned back, and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now, imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need, and the cashier tells you, I'm sorry, but you can't afford that. As a matter of fact, you can't afford anything, ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much, or how little, we truly have before our bank accounts run dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd best be spending your time in order to achieve what you need most at this current stage in your life. Let's see here. Alright, this is fairly interesting. You're obviously a very caring person with a ginormous heart. But for some reason, you're not sharing that heart with enough people. Sure, every once in a while you help out family or friends with a tough issue, and they know they can count on you for that. But you haven't gone out of your way to help a stranger nearly as often as I think you should. Now, you might be thinking that the world has so many problems, you're only one person, and it's not your responsibility to save everyone. And to that I say, you're right. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that you wouldn't personally benefit from helping a complete stranger whom you never met before. You see, I think if you spent time helping people who you know nothing about, you'd learn something incredible from their gratitude. You know your friends, you know your family, but you have so much to gain by helping someone you don't know anything about. They will be so grateful to you for the time you've given them that they will bestow upon you a piece of knowledge you'll be thankful that they chose to share. And to this piece of knowledge will help you during a very dark time in your life. Perhaps it may even help you right now. My advice to you is to take complete and utter strangers into consideration during your daily activities. If you give just a little, you'll receive tenfold back. The reason why I'm not even accepting what they're saying right now is because I help a lot of people that I don't even know all the time. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this info helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is stranger. Remember this word. This will come in handy. All right, everybody. So that is the sequel to the test. I don't really agree with the ending statements that I got for the results of mine, but hey, it is what it is. I answered them with 1000% honesty. I told you in the beginning of this that I was sleepy, but I was going to answer it truthfully. Honestly, the game woke me up, maybe because it gave me the chills that kill frequently, but I thought that the first one was a little bit better than this. I felt like it took itself more seriously. This one had a lot of jokes thrown in. The one about my parents and my partner's body, hey, that one at least made me think a little bit. But yeah, my first word was power from the original test. Second word is stranger. There is a third test. If you want me to play it, let me know down low in the comments below. But if you enjoyed the test hypothesis rising and maybe learned a thing or two about me, make sure you give this video one big fat like, and tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude.